Welcome back, guys, and in this video I want to show you how to create, write and read a file in PHP. As usual, without further ado, let us dive in and see this thing in action. So I'm going to go to Visual Studio here, and here I've created a file, this file by the name testwrite.php. So here, of course, I'm going to initialize PHP straight away. And then inside this file, what I'm going to do is quite simple. Number one, I'm going to create a variable. Let us call this variable my file equals to. And in order to create a file in PHP, use this function by the name fp open. And inside this fp open, it takes two parameters. The first parameter is the name of the file that you want to create, that is in the folder. In this case, I want to create a file by the name text.txt, that is a text file, text.txt. And then the second parameter is now the mode that you want to perform on this file. And in our case here, I want to write. And one more thing is that I want, if this creation of this file fails, then I want to prevent further execution in this file and just throw an error. And you do this by using this die method. Die kills further execution, and also you can add an error statement here. In this case, I want this error to be file, let us say file creation fail as so. So once I've done this, I need now to create the actual content of my file. I can put this in a variable text, and I'm going to say that this is my first PHP file, like so. So after doing this, you also need to use now, or rather to write this content directly to your file. And the way you do this, you just say fwrite, like so. This guy takes two parameters, and the first parameter is the variable, the file that you have created there, which is my files. And then the second guy is actually the text now that you have declared to use in your file. So we have that. And lastly, one good practice is that you need to close this content of this folder, or rather of this file. And the way you do this, you just use fclose, and then inside here you just pass now the my files guys. So my files, like that, and we are done. So you simply declare a file with the file name that you want, then the content, then pass the content in this fwrite together with the my file names, and then close the file. So let us run this and see what it will give us. So if I go to my browser and I go to my file here and run this, see it gives me like a blank page, which means everything has gone well. And so now if I go to my folder whereby I have these files, you'll find that now we have this new text file. And if I open this new text file that I have here, you'll find that I have now my code, which is this is my first PHP file. So let us go back and see now how to read the content of this file. So to read the content of this file now, I'll just use this guy again. So you'll use this guy again, fopen, with now the mode of R, which means to read. And then I'll delete, of course, this text. We do not need this. But now here I'll use fread. And then for fread now, we need to pass two parameters. One, file itself, and number two is the size of the file or the text file that you're passing here. So you do this by saying file, then you can just say like size, and then you can pass our text guy here, which is text.txt, like so, and then like that. And then the last thing I want to do here is simply to echo, or rather to print out this guy here. Let us assign this to a value, and let us say content equal to this guy. And so I can just say down here echo content, like that. So now if I go to my browser now again and to check what I'll see in the browser, if I run this code now, you can see that now it displays content of my file. And that is how you can be able to read content of a file in PHP. So that is it for this video, guys. And if you like the video as usual, please leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. And until we meet again, bye bye.